is clearly reasoned from the perspective of the from an individual philosopher, individualist philosopher. What von Mises argues is that basically there is no such thing as a collective, at least not from his perspective, not from the Western perspective, because every collective consists of individuals. There is no collective without individuals. So the individuals drive the collective. That means, but basically, the collective is the sum of the individuals, right? And people who claim that there is a collective are people who hold power in the collective. The collective is actually an effective way to hold power. So when you think about churches, and coming from where von Mises coming from, you can see that, for example, the church went to go on crusades. So crusades under the name of religion. You can say that the Catholic Church is a collective, but actually what he's arguing is that that's just bullshit. The collective church, the Catholic Church is basically an instrument to control the individuals. Right? So basically collectives are used and abused to control the individuals. And people should actually exercise their individual rights, their individualism, and make individual decisions. And once they do that, they will find that there is a benefit in working together, in finding common goals, because that makes it easier to work together. So in Western society, we really believe that the individual is the start of everything. That as soon as we start to kind of like become collectives, then there is a very big chance that collective will be abused by people who want to control that collective and abuse it to exercise power and to basically put their collective against other collectives and create instability. So this is the perspective from a Westerner. Also sprach Zarathustra from Friedrich Nietzsche. It's a novel written by
Zarathustra.
It's a novel written by Nietzsche. And he says, okay, the state is basically the state is a collective. That's bullshit. We are all individuals. People who are part of a collective are just too weak to cut it by themselves. They're just like sheep in a herd, and they need the state in order to thrive. But true people, true individuals, they are the ones who don't need the state. As a matter of fact, they will realize that they are being abused, and being made part of a collective is just a way to control them. So we should always be very skeptical of any form of state or collectivism. But how do you feel? So my question to you is, how do you feel like this viewpoint from a Western standpoint?
Yeah, Japanese people in the history, especially before World War II, Japanese people say always, we as Asia, okay? And Japan not invaded Asia Pacific, but they try to coordinate each other. So in the history, Japanese is, they are not individual, always try to involve Asian people in the history, not after World War II. After World War II, just like you, they are not collectivism. They are individual. No, they do not recognize their identity, who they are. But before World War II, they much more focus on Confucianism. We are. Always they are saying we are.
But what Nietzsche is saying and what von Mises is saying is that basically people who want to create a collective are the people who want to use the collective to exercise power. So, okay, question. Did Japan want to create a collective because they wanted to control the collective? Or did they feel as to create a collective because they want to be a member just like anybody else?
No. Always they are thinking about how major different races should communicate each other. And finally they can understand each other.
For which purpose?
Yeah, because Japanese are trying to contribute Asian people, more.
Okay, now I'm going to talk like von Mises, right? I'm going to talk like von Mises. I said that's bullshit.
Why?
They don't want to contribute. They want to control them. They don't want the collective to be because of the collective. They want the collective because the collective gives them the opportunity to control.
Not correct. They try to get together. Like a Manchuria or like Chinese or like Asian countries try to get together each other to talk each other.
Yeah, so that's where basically either you're part of the collective, that means that you are part of the herd, you're part of the sheep. That's one position. The other position is you are actually aiming to use the herd to get more power and to have the possibility to influence them.
No, not to get more power. They try to equally
So they want to be part of the herd.
Yes, that's right. Herd.
So they aspire to be part of the Asian herd.
Yeah, that's right. And try to chasing for the same goal. Try to figure out.
I'm a little bit skeptical.
Goal means their goal means against white people. This is their goal.
Okay, but who's going to lead them against the white people?
That's like including India and Malay.
But who's going to be the leader of that collective?
No leader.
No leader.
Equal, communication each other.
I don't believe it.
No, this is a Japanese character.
I don't believe it.
Our history is this. They did.
So they would gladly fight side by side, for example, with Indians and
Japanese
on equal basis with Chinese.
Japanese and Confucianism. This is the base.
Yeah. So their view of the world was that okay, we are Asian, therefore we need to unite, and then we fight side by side.
Japanese
with
never chasing
all the other people from other countries.
Japanese never chasing supremacy. No supremacy. Not
well,
like a white people.
Sorry, but I can't see that in history.
White people always they are thinking invade, kill them all, and occupied and dictatorship.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is that Japan people think the same thing.
No, Japan is not kind of dictatorship, invasion. They try to get together. This is their basic culture.
Sorry, but that is not what history shows. At least not in my perception.
No, this is not history shows. Not white people judgment. But Japanese is different. Evaluated by white people, oh, this is Japanese invasion, but they never think of it. You can eat another one.
You You can eat. I think you can eat another one. No.
Yeah, today is 300 grams.
I don't. Oh yeah, you don't. You didn't eat enough. That
No.
kind
You can eat another more.
of-
I tell you, white people always make judgment based on upon their own evaluation.
I think English is strong thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't deny that. I think even.
I don't know that, but in England, it's
Well,
very
we are-
strong.
We were less, but we had another motivator. Our motivator was money. So
Very
like
good discussion. Okay, he is grown up in the white people society, but he never understand who Japanese are or history. Japanese history is different.
But Uno-san, I really want to challenge your idea that Japan just aimed to be part of Asian society as a contributor, as an equal to everybody else. I don't believe it.
Exactly.